everybody. Welcome back to Art and Outdoor Life here with John. I'm hoping that you're having a great day, a great evening, a good morning, wherever you are and whatever time you're watching this video. I'm an aspiring artist, a beginner painter. I started 2 years ago in 2022, and I'm a seasoned musician. I've been playing music all my life, professionally. Anyways, I want to wish you a wonderful day and thank you for coming back, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Sincerely yours, John. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so if you noticed in my previous videos, I kind of do a lot of lines going this way and this way. Now, some people do the horizon line like 1/3 below the paper, 1/3 above the paper. However, this is something that I've been doing, and it's called I'm calling it the figure eight, method. I don't know if there is such thing as a figure eight method, but it's the way that I've been doing it, okay? So you put a figure eight in your mind, okay? Because I always paint from imagination, okay? So here's the figure eight, okay? I just drew it because it's kind of how I think about things when I paint. And then, like, if you want a mountain, you can always throw one in here on top, or you don't have to. You could throw anything in there. But the figure eight method, okay? So let's get started here, okay? Let's see here. I'm thinking here, okay, now this is how I usually do this. I'll put some, like a hill here. It doesn't, like, when I do these, it doesn't necessarily go exactly with the figure eight, but it does resemble a figure eight the way that I paint. Okay, so just kind of dabbing along here. Okay, like this, just kind of giving it like that. Now, and what I do is, let's see, I put in skies, kind of here and there. Any sky would do, right? So just kind of sky. Any color will do. In this case, it's kind of dark. And then, okay, like for an example, on this side, I got this coming here, okay? And then, like, I like to use earth tones when I'm doing these sometimes. So I'll come along on the figure eight on the bottom here, and I'll move it up a little bit, like that, and bring it down a little bit like this. Okay. Now I've got, you see the figure eight goes like this, okay. And then, sometimes I'll do this. I'll put trees in here, and just like this. Kind of coming down the mountain, coming down a hill. Put them up here, do here, like that. Now I wanted to share this with you because it's one of the ways that I'm not schooled, and so it's one of the ways when I paint, how I see things. How do I actually see the, in my imagination? Well, it's all about shapes and lines, right? and I've said it countless times. Okay, so with some greens, I'm just kind of going in here. Just kind of going in here. I apologize about this moving here. Let me see if I can get it back in there. Okay. Of course, the further away you want it, more, you know, kind of distant look, I guess is the word. And then if you know me, I love to put yellow ochre in here. I don't know, because I don't know if yellow ochre is an earth tone or not, but to me, yellow ochre is an earth tone. Okay, so I like to put a lot of yellow ochre in my paintings, especially on the bottom, because I see a lot of yellow ochre, where I live, and I've seen it. You see it everywhere. But you see all kinds of things. You see burnt umbers, you see umbers. Okay, so let's just say that we're working here with the figure eight. Okay, coming down like this, coming down like that, coming across. Okay, so with some blue, I'm gonna just kind of come across here. These are two kinds of blues I'm using here. Just kind of give it like that. Okay. And put it up here a little bit. That way we got a river now, right? We got a river along this line. Now, you could put a road on any of these lines, right? Because a lot of times when we're looking at these things, we see, it goes into the distance as we go further. So with some of these up here, I'll put some reds, dark reds, just kind of give it some flavor. Different kinds of reds, just giving it flavor. I'm using the Ron Ranson Hake brush. And there's a group on Facebook. It's called Disciples of Ron Ranson's Disciples. Joe Menza Art is an administrator, and so is Andrew Broussard. Okay, so and if you haven't seen Joe Menza Art, please look him up. He's been inspiring me since the day I started. And yesterday was my second, believe it or not, 2 years since I picked up a paintbrush and started learning how to paint watercolor. 2 years ago, and I'm always learning. He's a great guy. He's got a wonderful channel, Joe Menza Art. Okay, so now we're kind of looking at this, right? And I want to show you something real quick, if you don't mind. Let me bring this more into focus. Check out Andrew Broussard. Check out Andrew Broussard here on YouTube. This is his brand new book, Tonalism, Volume 1. He's an excellent, wonderful guy. Excellent painter, not just in tonalism, but in all different kinds of mediums. Check him out. And if I've been asking people for a long time now, Gregory McHerron. Gregory McCurran is a relative of my wife, and he passed away some years ago, but this is a very thick book, very thick, and this is one of his books. He's a master painter and plein air master and mentor. And so if anyone knows who Gregory I. McCurran is, if you ever heard of him, and that, please let me know in your comments. I really appreciate that. Okay, so so now that I have this here, I'm taking just a little bit of white, just a little bit. Let me bring this back in here, and I'm gonna take my fan brush, and I'm just gonna come like this. We're gonna give it some water, okay? Not too much, not too much, but just like that, okay? There we go. Now, yes, Joe Menza art has inspired me so much. I can't thank him enough. And, he's inspired a lot of people. Both of them guys, both of them have wonderful channels. So if you want to take a tree, you could put one here. And, bring it up front. You could bring it just here. Just using a little fan brush. And, you could bring it down like this into the water a little bit. You can bring it down like that. Maybe put, kind of give it an impression. I'm always saying impression because you don't know. People might not understand what you're doing. And to me, a lot of it is impression. The great, let it be up to the viewer, right? Let the viewer decide what it is. So, anyways, I'm coming across here with some blues. And what I'm going to do here is now I'm going to take a piece of my paper towel and I'm just going to wipe it gently. Just like that. Just like that. Now, and Joe Menza, if you ever seen him paint, he's incredible. He's incredible, and he's really good, especially with mountains. So, like, if you want to put a mountain here, that's, just figure 8 opens up the sky, right? So you can actually put a mountain here. You don't have to, but you can. And, and then you could bring it out like that. And wipe off your brush. And you could pull the paint a little bit. Like that. Doesn't that look nice? Isn't that awesome? That's nice. I like that. And, I like to put a little yellow ochre in here. But yeah, Joe Menza he's an excellent artist. Got a wonderful YouTube page, as well as Andrew Broussard does as well. I learned so much from everybody. And, if you get a chance, please do check out their channels. I'm sure that you'll learn a lot. You'll fall in love with watercolor the way I have. And so this is just a very quick video here. Just a little bit of blue up here. Like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take some, let's see, I'll take some greens and I'll just kind of flicker them like, kind of like grass, like that. Wasn't worried about the part down here, you know, wasn't worried about that. And I am using 100% cotton paper, so the paper that you might be using might be different. And I'm using some blues in here, but all of my paintings are from. I'm gonna use some earth tone. All of my paintings are, you know, on. They're cold pressed. They're they're Walmart brands and stuff. And I'm just kind of outline the river like that. Make it disappear into there. And kind of do that. You know, the whole thing about painting is to enjoy yourself and to, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. You know, it's painting is supposed to be enjoyable and, you know, even relaxing. And that's, let me put a little bit of red in here. Let me just put a little red in there. Give it some, like a fall kind of color there. But yeah, watercolor is very relaxing, and, you know, I enjoy it. And if you enjoy my videos and such, please hit like and subscribe. It don't cost nothing. I don't make any money off these. I'm not looking to be famous or none of that. But I am looking to, you know, it's my journey, my personal journey, and if I can help anyone, that's how I am. That's who I am. Just as those who come before me help me, you know. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can take a bird. Let's see. Take a bird. You don't have to use cotton paper. Like I said, I rarely use cotton paper. And put a few birds in there, just like that. And then I'll sign my name. But yes, this is I call it the figure-8 painting method. I don't believe there's such a thing out there, but if there is, let me know. Because, you know, the whole time I've been painting, you know, I'm not schooled, but the whole time I've been painting, this is basically how I see things when I paint. I see things in a figure-8. Sometimes I see things like I put in the very beginning, 1/3, 1/3 here, and that's my horizon line. But when I'm doing my figure-8 paintings, this is what I'm seeing. And just to make things a little bit more interesting, because I never stop, right? Take a little bit and dab out. Let's see here. We'll make this real quick. A little bit of brush, a little bit of water on the brush, and let's loosen up the paint. I've seen Stephen Cronin do this. You know, I respect all of these artists. You can make a moon coming up if you wanted to. You can actually take a little bit of water here and you can dry up or loosen up some of the paint, and you can actually you know, bring out some of the white and create flat clouds. So thank you guys for viewing, and again, if you appreciate my videos, if you like them, please come back and subscribe. Thank you. Sincerely yours, John.